Alright, welcome in everybody to another build video. This build video is going to be based around my WarPlar via subclass, and let's jump right into it. So we are an Imperial for our race, and our attributes stand for 34 health, 30 stam, which obviously 34 in our max health, 15k for our mag, or 15,000, whatever you want to call it, 20k. Stam, our mag recoveries 19, stam recoveries 19. These go up basically to 3,500 when I have all my buffs and everything on. So where it stands, we buff up here. So 23, 20, 23. Spell damage, our spell damage goes up to 7.5 when Baylor's procs, and also with our continuous, along with the set that we're wearing as well. Our spell resist front bar 27, 26, buff back up again, and back bar 30k 29. Crit resist is at 23. We are using the boon the Arronte for mag recovery, smoke bear haunch as our food of choice. Let's go ahead and jump into the gear. So we are using two-piece Baylor. This should be in pin and in pin, but medium and heavy. We have one-piece trainee reinforce. We are using the Templar's class set, which is Aetheric Lancer. Not going to read off the description, but you can see it here. This just gives us a significant amount of weapon damage, weapon and spell damage. It's pretty good for burst too. And we are running a light piece, which would be in pin once I get everything set up. In pin medium boots. We are running Greaves of Wretch Vitality, and these are heavy. This would be in pin, should be a prismatic glyph. And we also have medium Aetheric Lancer bracers with should be in pin as well. We are running Saint Seducer for our mythic, and we are running two-piece Wretch of Vitality rings infused, both with stam recovery glyph. So we have two stam recovery, weapon and spell damage, and one stam recovery. And we are running two sharpened maces. So we have a shot glyph on our first mace and a physical damage and basically a absorb stamina enchant, so we can get some stam back. Back bar, we have an ice staff for Wretch Fatality with our berserker enchant, so we can get some extra weapon damage and spell. Now let's go ahead and jump into our skills. Front bar, biting jabs, also that's going to give us our major brutality and major sorcery. Binding javelin, just so that therefore we can stun our enemy and have them locked in place for when we line up our DB plus our shulks. We have binding contingency. We are using so what it looks like here, we're using immobilize, the class script, in minor breach. I know we get minor breach on the shulks. More than likely this is going to get changed. I probably just had it this way because I didn't really have any other scripts to put in this place, but we'll change that over to give me something different. And then we have Camouflage Hunter, just so that way we can have a little bit more crit and weapon damage increase on our front bar. And then we are using Dawnbreaker of Smiting for our ulti. I've gone back and forth between Crescent and DB. I just like DB better because once that stun hits and you lock them in with shulks, everything just lines up perfectly, and the burst is crazy. If anyone see me on Twitch playing this build, like, you'll understand it's a pretty bursty build. Back bar, we have Healing Soul. We are using our heal. Once again, this could be set up differently. I would say do heal as the first, I believe the signature, and then I would do Druid's Resurgent and Vitality. Or maybe even intellect. Back bar, Deceptive Predator. We're using this in lieu of our Race Against Time. We are doing Crit Surge, Hurricane, and Resolving Vigor, and our Undo is back bar. just for once this is obviously leveled up and morphed, then we'll get some of that damage mitigation. So now let's go ahead and jump into CP. Once again, like I always say in every video, green CP, pretty much make it, put whatever you want. Obviously, you know the essential ones by now and what you should get, but I'm using for blue tree resilience just so we get some extra pin, because with subclassing, people are hitting you with a good amount of burst. You want to protect yourself, so I'm using resilience. Focus mending for some extra healing, been very helpful. Mastered at arms, untame aggression, survival instincts for our red tree, pain refuge, sustained by suffering, and fortifies, just to get us some more armor on our resistances. Let me know, guys, if you like the build. Let me know if there's anything you would change. Obviously, the armor pieces that I did currently show you, those eventually will need to be changed over to in-pin in order for me to get a little bit more crit resist. But even with those current traits right now, it's the build's been pretty solid. So go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe button. Let me know in the comment section. Appreciate you guys. Peace.